What's up, you guys? It's Shaggy Gamer back with another video, back with another banger. Look, you guys, hit the subscribe button and join the Shaggy team today. If you have not joined the Shaggy team yet, then what are you doing? Because on this channel, I cover the latest MultiVersus news and topics. Which, by the way, shout out to you guys that actually came through and joined the late night stream last night. I greatly appreciate y'all coming through. First time I ever did that, I thought it was pretty fun. But let's get into the article, right? So, article is posted by GameRant.com, and it says MultiVersus keep losing players even after the launch of Season 2. Now, me personally, I'm enjoying Season 2. I don't know about you guys, y'all comment down below and let me know. But I've been enjoying Season 2 for MultiVersus so far. But it says that MultiVersus keep losing players even after the launch of Season 2. Which it do not surprise me because I've seen this coming because MultiVersus was at a height that no other fighting game was at. Like, it hit the highest peak of concurrent players of any fighting game on Steam all time. Like, no other game ever did that, and that's not kind of players on all the other platforms and all too. But it said MultiVersus continue to lose players even after the release of Season 2. The new game published by Warner Bros. Interactive brought an attractive premise to the fans of Warner Bros. Properties, but the numbers indicate that not even the arrival of Marvin the Martian in MultiVersus has had a positive result. Which, to be honest, I didn't see Marvin the Martian really like doing too much for the game, because Marvin the Martian not really like a hype character like that. Like, I didn't really see a lot of people say, oh, I want Marvin the Martian in the game. Like, I didn't really see that, so I didn't really expect for him to really make a big blow up like that. But you know, whatever. Which that's like with Ben 10. I literally did a video about Ben 10. A character like him will have a big impact. I literally did a video called the Ben 10 effect. Y'all should check that video out. The link to that video is in the description. It's a really good video going into what type of impact he'll have if he get put in the game, which I'm sure he will be put in the game. But it said MultiVersus is a new name in the fighting game world with Super Smash Bros. Style platform battles and a cast of iconic characters, because there's a lot of iconic characters in this game. So I'm going to jump down, and it says in an article, according to the information from SteamDB, MultiVersus has had its lowest peak in players. In July, when MultiVersus was released, the game registered a peak of 153,000 plus players, the highest number since then. So that's the highest number they ever had, because when a new game come out, it's going to hit its peak, and more than likely it's never going to touch its peak again. It's kind of hard for games to touch its peak with concurrent players again. It's really hard to do that. But in August, the game felt the drop with a peak of 139,000 plus players, which only got worse in September and October with a peak of 22,000 plus players, or 22,000 plus players, and 8,000 plus players, respectively. In the last 30 days, SteamDB reports that MultiVersus peak player count is only at 4,000 plus players. These numbers are only valid for the PC version, so it's unclear how the console versions of the game are doing. Perhaps a port of MultiVersus for Switch could turn things around, but nothing to that effect has been announced at the time of this writing. Now, the thing about that is, so even with the consoles, and even if it get added to the Switch, I don't really think that they really doing too bad. They're not doing as good as they obviously did before, but I know people always look at the big number they had before but don't understand the context behind it. It's like if Disney dropped the platform fighter tomorrow, which if they did drop one, a lot of people will go ahead and jump on the game. Well, I'm not going to say tomorrow. Like, let's say in 1 month later, the game come out, a lot of people go jump on it. It will be the highest like played game at the time, like for fighting games. But the article do go on to talk about, like, you know, what Season 2 added so far with Marvin the Martian and all like that. And also this part right here, which I find this part of the article really interesting, it says maintaining an active player base and growing the numbers is one of the main challenges of online multiplayer games, which that is true. And with MultiVersus is no different. The game developed by Player First Games is still only a few months old, and that's another thing that people forget too. And the game is also an open beta. That's another thing as well. And there are several possibilities for content to explore. One example would be to finally end the absence of Animaniacs and MultiVersus, which, to be honest, it would be nice if they get put in a game, but I don't think that's really the icebreaker for this game. I'll give my opinion what I think the icebreaker is in a bit. Being one of the most iconic character groups among all Warner Bros. Properties, which they are. Hands on, they are. Now, what I want to say though is this. It's not the fact of absence of Animaniacs or nothing like that. What I think it is personally is just that it need to have certain characters in the game for this game to really like blow up. And not even just that, it's like certain things that just need to be added to the game, like events and all like that, for them to kind of reach like kind of close to that peak again. Because it's going to happen again eventually because they add characters faster than any other game I ever seen before. They literally give us a character like an estimate like every 3 weeks. I'll just say that's the estimate. But you know, like I said, this don't surprise me at all. Some people probably look at it and be like, oh, Gloom and Doom game's dead and stuff like that, which I'm tired of hearing that. That's so stupid. When people, anytime when a game does anything bad happen with a game, people say, oh, the game's dead and stuff like that. No, stop that. But I don't really think it's much to trip about. Me personally, I'm enjoying season 2. I don't know about you guys, but I think this game will be perfectly fine. It's a really fun fighting game for those that, you know, actually really play the game. And, you know, well, at least for those that enjoy a type of game like that. Cause I gotta say, it's a really unique and fun game. But you guys, look, I want y'all doing fair. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this. Are you enjoying season 2? I really want to hear y'all opinion. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share the video, and also subscribe and join the Shaggy team. Join the Shaggy team. And by the way, I am losing my voice. But thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the Shaggy team as always, and I'm out.